Hi, welcome back to the Protagonist Corner. I'm Jonathan. This is Final Fantasy 16. In our last video, we helped make some improvements to the hideaway, basically, and now we're getting back to some real work, apparently, cause Clive's uncle is in town. So let's see what he has to say.
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales.
Yeah, that's more like how he found the place. He found the place because everyone knows who you are, Clive. You don't hide it well, nor do you really want to, and that's a good thing.
So to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalind Port Disorder.
I was. Aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there?
Carry my bags.
Talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
Oh, actually, it's give Clive plenty of money. I like him. More than I thought I did the first time I met him.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
Couldn't learn too much. Happened within a cutscene, basically.
Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Coco withdrew wounded from Rosalind. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalnekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
Oh, it's class time again.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears the knights from one battlefield to the next.
Yeah, navies need to do that. That's kind of part of what they're for.
Black Galleon.
That and blowing up the other ships.
Nigh as swift, and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then...
Yeah, I doubt they could have flown, and they couldn't have driven, so there you go!
Why home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hands. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance.
If he's desperate enough, he'd have done it.
The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures...
Why would that... Hold up.
So what then was the plan of our Waloed friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy...
Okay, I guess I say corrected. Boating wasn't the only option.
into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
That's a little horrifying. That you would even put it that way is scary.
So it was the Walooders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rossfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Valkyrie. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Okay, so we're off to the Fang.
Half the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Candlewood on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
Oh, he's joining the party. I like it.
Give me a moment to make ready.
Oh, I don't really even need a moment for that.
And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
I don't want need to wait for us either. We're moving. Oh, but alright, so we can say we've chatted with you. Okay. Actually, I just want to get your golden thing off my map, so there we go. Actually, not much. Bye! That was funny.
Otto, Kluka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there.
We're bringing family along. It's all good.
All I'm after is Kluka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The lands around the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil, Suncaller, the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's.
Oh, awesome. This should be interesting.
All I know is the name, and that they used to be at the Dalamil Inn. We heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me. Gav,
Yeah, like I said, we're bringing family along. It's all good.
You can count on us.
Alright. Let's bring up the map here and get moving. Oh, we're still staying? If you say so. Why though? It seems like we have a direction we need to start moving apparently, but the team disagrees with me. We need to yakety yak a bit more. Now where's my marker? Okay. Oh, we're going downstairs apparently, okay. Oh. I need to tell you I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready! Done.
I'm ready to depart.
Yeah, pretty much.
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
I'm overacting! I hope nobody minds! Oh, not much traveling. A little bit though. And away we go! Ooh, check this out. I doubt there are any rivers in this desert, just saying. By the way, I love that song though. Favorite song in gaming. Rivers in the Desert. It's on the P5 soundtrack. For like the two people who don't know.
Young man, when last I walked this path.
But seriously, I love the music they're using for this. Aww, he loves Torgal.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
Trading post it is.
Okay. Guess we're doing a spot of shopping before we throw down.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins.
Is Paul Atreides gonna be there? Oh, okay. All right, let's go at it. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Jump it up! Jump it up! Jump it up! There you go! How did that happen? I was supposed to score that hit. It's all good, it's fine. These are scorpions, I've dealt with them. No problem, no sweat. Well, check over down there, it looks like.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode
Oh, we're gonna start telling embarrassing stories about Clive, I'm all for it.
on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fire.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised.
But of course.
you remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle.
Aww, adorable.
Sat in the sand, bawling like
Thank you, Dyson. I hope I didn't cut off some Clive's dialogue there, that would suck. Ooh, looks like a cyclone. I want to see the cyclone. I might not even go in the right way, but I do want to... Oh, well, there is no more of this. The cyclone's gone. I guess I have to settle for some scorpions. Oh, shouldn't have done that yet! Should not have done that yet. What was that? Oh god. I'm horrible from off the fire today. Maybe I should stoke with the fire towers. Let's do some of this.
Nice try.
Kaboom! Alright, let's get back on. I need to get back on task here. I was having too much fun with the new locale. I love this desert. Best sort of semi-open world location yet, I think. And it's a good thing I like it because we have quite the march ahead of us, I think. Or so it seems, I should say. Oh, it's a dead end. I thought it was a living path. I was wrong. My bad. There's the cyclone again, though. I think over here's where we need to head. I might need to jump it up a bit. Or Clive is just gonna climb. I know he usually does that. I just thought he might not. I don't even know why. Clive has good hops without my help. He's not like Zale or Valerie. He knows what to do. He doesn't always need me to tell him. Oh, is this the trading post? Did we find it? He was dripping with scorn when he said that. I think when Clive said friends, he might have been enemies, just saying.
There she is.
Miss America. Oh no. I'm in the trading post. Sorry.
It has given me quite a thirst.
Oh.
Press on?
I mean, if you insist. I think Clive's a bit parched himself, if you want to know the truth. Okay, we're on the hunt for a locale. Since its main quest is probably basically in front of us, and yes it is. Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong there, boy? What's wrong, Torgal? Someone you need me to stab?
Look there. Those are Ashley's deeds. No doubt about it.
Basically, someone we need to stab. Eventually. We're probably going to trail him first, though.
Soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them?
Oh, we're going to do a spot of spying, and then a spot of stabbing.
Come along and play now, Torgal.
We're all going to play, that's hilarious. Yes, we're all going to play with our throats. Ooh, we got the Ben Kenobi look going. Why are we looking at the floor? Okay, that's better. It looked like I was directing this. It looked like I was directing the cutscene for a second. That would have been bad. Is this a hive of scum and villainy? Well, I can't say that. A hive of filth and ne'er-do-wells. That are
Good day to you. Eating?
or should we say? What should we say?
He only talks when his mouth's full.
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils.
Oh, poor chocobos. They're cute though.
Right you are. Coming!
You can't eat a chocobo. That's like eating a dog or a horse. You can't do that. Joshua, wow. Not having a good day. Oh, that's blood. That's not good.
It's plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who could better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Theon has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front.
Oh, is this for the movie we've been watching is going to impact the game we're playing? I'm excited about that.
You do understand that?
You must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
I hope we get to play as Joshua again eventually. That'll be cool. And people are walking. The camera ducked behind the wall for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, this is an inn. We get the point. This is an inn. Do something! Okay.
Keep watch. All I see is sand.
Oh, are these the people we're spying on? Okay.
Any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Not before we stab you, though.
It's all this way just to see that blockhead skin. Never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be quicker then.
Yeah, you're not really incognito. You only think you are.
Let's get this down us. We have a long way to go. Hey, you.
I think we've been made. Or do they just not like our face? Either way, it's a problem. It's stabbing time.
Sorry.
Clive thinks it's stabbing time.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
Oh, it is definitely doing that. You're right. Trouble is definitely brewing.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you're good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads. We've got business in camp that can't wait.
I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
You sound like Homer Simpson. You kind of look like him. I hate to say it. Totally.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose.
Yep, stabbing time. And table throwing, apparently. I love being appreciated. It feels so good. Oh. Now let's switch it out. Slice and dice, baby. All too easy. Hey, wait a minute. That's a bad guy line. I need a good guy line. Okay, the Force was with me. That'll work. The Force was definitely with me.
You're in trouble.
Doesn't even know what happened.
Word of advice, miss.
That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Or he actually didn't know what happened, but clearly he does, actually. Ooh, nice little spring there.
Now's our chance.
I could take a dip. Get it together, Joshua. Come on. Oh, he senses his brother's pain, or at least his proximity.
Clive?
Little bro's here, gotta go. Missed him by that much.
What is it now?
No, say Joshua's nearby. Just tell him. Moron. I hate it when characters do that. Hi, it's not time for you to know about this plot point that would benefit you to know, so I'm not going to tell you. When they say it's nothing, it's never nothing. I don't know. If only you could tell your uncle you were looking for him, maybe he'd help you find him.
We do now.
Anyway.
All they said of themselves. Their guest is in the fang. We should press on before
Let's check the map really quick, just to make sure I'm not missing anything. It does not look like I'm missing anything. Alright, actually, let's look all the way up, make sure we're doing that. Okay, fast normal point. Yep, not missing anything. Okay. Let's move it.
Hey, from the south is somewhere.
Oh, more stabby times.
They've closed the road.
I'm sure we can open it.
From here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Cooker is not accepting visitors at present.
we have to get through that gate.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that tough for you, just slice and dice.
We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention.
BS!
By God.
Or actually, I'm just gonna say bullshit! God. You know you're capable of slicing through that. You're just trying to pad the game. You know they can do it. You know the player can do it. Just let us do it.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. Our wager is proceeding down as the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I need to do.
Okay. So we can, I guess we can do this sleuthy way if you really want to. We can handle it the sleuthy way, since you don't want to have any fun. Oh.
looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's phone until soon.
Oh, over here. Okay. Yeah, but I can't bear you anymore, even though I'm a bearer.
Allow me.
Should have said that a little earlier.
My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamel's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Oh yeah, you don't sound like you're up to anything at all.
Bards, our markets and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamel, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Okay, if it works, we can use it. And it works. Oh, we still need to talk to some other people because he didn't actually know where she was. True, very true. Oh, out of range. Let's get back in range. Also, let's check the shop, I guess. I might be able to buy some potions. Or some weapons, some something, we'll see. Not that.
Thanks. Here you are. Thanks.
Oh, just crafty crap. I shouldn't have bought that. Oh well. Alright, not worried about that. Not worried about that. Okay, that's one way to do it. Not the best way, but it is one way. Okay, there we go. That's efficient. Alright, ready for bear.
How's a trader expected to make a living if they close the roads without so much as a buy you leave?
They don't care about the rest of the city, but I'm sure they care about your complaints. Keep complaining. It'll do you a lot of good. By the way, that was sarcasm. It won't do you any good. I know, I'm Sheldonian. I'm like Sheldon from the Big Bang Theory. Oh, treasure! Yay, I found treasure! Now can I find where I'm supposed to go? That would be nice. Not there. For the record. And not down the street either. Okay, awesomeness. And that's by the gate, so it's probably wrong. In fact, it's definitely wrong. Ew, annoying. No, no one would charge that. I can't believe I know enough about Final Fantasy to know that's stupid, but it is. It's basically charging $1,000 for dog food, for horse food, which would be a bit steep. Definitely, it would definitely be a bit steep. I'm trying to play Find the Objective. That's annoying. Well, since you're here, what do you say?
This river runs all the way to the southern seas. They used to load the crystal onto barges and sail it to the villages downstream. Before the canyons were lost to beasts and bandits. When I was a girl, I would wave to the boatmen as they set off on their long journey, and they would throw me sweetmeats in return. Such happy times.
Enjoy pining for the good old days. Have a good one. Where am I supposed to go?
Silver platters, hanging lanterns, keep it up.
Alright, let's go up to the guards. I know we're not supposed to, but let's do it. Okay, so I can feel better. I can feel better since I've seen that. That's fine. Can I go up these steps here? Yes, I can. But they're out of range, so it doesn't matter. Unless it's something like this. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna put this on screen for you guys. I can't read it, but and I know I would be curious, so here you go. Oh, how many times did I walk past you? The world will never know.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dallamel. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
Strike two.
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest treasure in town,
They should have called it the Maiden's Kiss. To make a reference to an item. The cured toad, you know. We saw the item in 7 Remake. The item, not the place, but yeah. Anyway.
Influence comes with age and experience. Believe me.
Hi, richest trader in town. Can we chat? Or no, you're not actually here. Sorry.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to. Why would this emergency is they shut down the whole mine?
Mommy, I want to play with the crystal. How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
You want to play with the crystal? That if you're around it too much, it can drive you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? And you want to play with that? Okay, great. Awesome. You're sane. And you'll live a long time, too. Hi, Chocobo. Hi, person. Let's talk. If I can stop being drunk.
Can I help you? Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Lucina Gallagher. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his
Okay, now where do we find them?
He's in with all the old merchant families. Trouble baths. That's where you will usually find it.
Thank you kindly. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Seems so.
Let's go and find out exactly what this photo knows.
You see ya. Alright, so let's duck in here and chat with you.
Excuse me. Are you further?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello.
Well, at least she was a close friend of the person who used to be me, if you know what I mean. Well, the player knows. I'm not sure he would. Aw, Torgal.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think he trusts us.
Yeah, which is basically to no extent whatsoever.
Fucking men of the wrong.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
Are you now?
Bragging will get you nowhere. At least I hope not. Now where the heck am I? God. I think I saw the person I need to talk to. I just can't reach him. IR smart. Okay, so we're going downstairs. If I can find the way downstairs. Dweedledee, there it is. And we need to get into this building. So I guess let's go around. That's still stupid. And yeah, we're going that way. I made that much harder than it needed to be. I admit it.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around. I beg your pardon.
Yeah, it's not the kind of welcome you want. Okay. Well, actually, we take body parts. We don't give them up. But good thought, I guess. Nice. Beautiful! Oh yeah, new move by the way. But wait, there's more! Whoa, that looked painful. Sorry, not sorry. It doesn't look like it's going too well for you guys. You seem so confident too.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Oh, you seem smarmy.
Dragged in. Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Calling the men of the rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina.
Success!
Interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord.
To the Rock of Leisure, then. To the Rock of Leisure.
I wonder if it's a literally placed. I think it is. We're not being told to go that way. We're being told to go this way. But once there, where do we go? Nope. I think the marker was lying to me. It looks like it was.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of gazelle greens.
Another dialogue line, please. Probably not going up there. Probably going through here. Definitely going through here. Cool. And there's a There's our rendezvous.
Is this the place? Who was Forge? The bride's kiss.
So it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Delamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means.
She's a he.
I say he deserves our respect. See that he gets it. Lord Ferner told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
Yeah, like I told you, Clive, everybody knows there's no sense in hiding it.
Through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity?
Charm. What do you guys think?
Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so for you, I too have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street.
But you won't even help the cute ones?
Let's link this mama to his farce. By all means, find someone else to help you on your way.
What do you want? Cut to the chase. Get to it. Any other turn phrase you want.
The end the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we? Or you?
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants.
Well, you didn't give me a lot of choice.
Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want.
Yeah, I could have figured that one out.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're gonna listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course.
And we can always kill him if he's too annoying.
5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasant.
All brats think that, for the record.
Speaking of what I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamir. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day. What trouble?
We saw the guards we saw the guards posted at the walls. That's what he's talking about.
What did you call me? My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Okay, I'll admit it, that was kind of funny.
It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
Where are we headed?
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Also, are there any side diversions I can get up to? I reckon not. You know what? There's an easier way to know that. There's an easier way to know that. Let's go over to the world map and see if it shows me anything. Just my new fast travel point so far. No, the map appears clean. Okay. So let's stay with the main quest since that's all the game gave me for right now. Oh, I hate it when you have multiple points of interest. It's so hard to keep track. Out of range. Okay, yeah, new direction, Jonathan. Just a slight question. Where is this? You know what? Actually, let's bring up the map again, because we're going to mark the center of this, just so I don't get too lost. I'm probably looking for gates or something. Oh, hi, buddy.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
Oh, directly with crystals.
I've heard rumors.
But that still probably is why the guards are there. Guards are here. Yeah, they're Hugo's men. I got it, but the crystals probably bring them here too. Or actually, I'm just saving face, but I have to do it if I can. Get your crystals here. Alright, one marker left. Love it. Oh, we don't need my custom marker anymore. That's true. Boom, boom. Oh, that would be a jump we don't want to make. Got it. Oh, there are 2 more markers. Darn it. Like I said, impossible to keep track. Alright, so I'm going to pick one. Or actually, we're just gonna... Well, no. For the moment, we'll mark one of these in particular. And it is you. We're marking you. Boom. Let's do this. I need to get away from that cliff if I can. And I failed miserably. A cliff has me stymied. Oh, surprise! But you think the surprise is for me, but it's actually for you. Because you're about to be roasted crab or whatever. Roasted sand crab. Oops. Not so bad. Get fried. Get stabbed. Get fried and stabbed. And again for good measure. If I were a crystal, where would I be? Maybe over here-ish? I was hoping I could follow that path, but it turned out there was no path. Sucks to be me. Yeah, we've been over that. How do I get myself unlost? How, pray tell? Here's something. Or I thought here was something. How did I get stuck here? Hi, Cyclone. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have left town. That was probably my bad. Yes, I was trying to pick a fight with that chocobo like a moron. Oh, look at Torgal shaking himself off, just like a real doggy. Still not as cool as Sky, though. Let's see if there's a fast travel point I can use that's gonna get me closer to any of these. Because right now I'm not in the same zip code. Of course it is true that I'm not seeing it. You know, let's at least get rid of this for the time being. Yeah, and yes, there is a fast travel point that's going to get me closer. It's this guy. I went on a little sightseeing tour. Sorry about that.
Why is the tavern shut?
I just have to be sure not to go on the same sightseeing tour.
Information.
Ooh, I'm in range of something. Okay, awesome. And there's my person. Awesome. Hi, person.
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Well, not in the conventional sense. I'm more of a mercenary / outlaw.
I'm agreeing with them.
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some portal when they come knocking. They're probably stealing some extra nerve joint in them. Look, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
Okay, I think that was a bust. There might be a lesson here about trying to ask for help from ladies of the evening, particularly if they're desperate enough to be working during the day. Anyway. Yes, it is. Alright, so I love this town so far. I especially love the fact that we will secure the help of our mercenary friend next time. Or desert hare, let's call her that. And I hope you're there when we do. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.